Hello there, Kenobi. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Gary of Return of the Nerds, and today I'm going to go through, basically because now the dust has settled, the Star Wars celebration in Anaheim is over, and so I feel like I've had enough time to process all that intel in my tiny pea-sized brain. I'm going to go through mostly the Black Series stuff today and a few TVC items, and I've got some stuff that's just turned up on my doorstep from my supplier. The first thing is like my top picks. Number one, I think I was most surprised to see a double pack in the Black Series, the Ralph McQuarrie concept, based on the concept art of like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he's fighting with Vader. So I think that will sell really well. That was the first thing that really stuck out. I was like, oh, that's something really different I've not seen before. And the next one was the Darth Maul is a big favorite of mine because he's from that last season, season of the Clone Wars, season 7, and he has a very epic duel with Ahsoka, and he's got the metallic legs, and people have been wanting a Maul with the metallic, limbs for a very long time. I did like the Darth Maul that came out last year in the publishing line, and he's got no shirt on, muscular chest with tattoos all over his body, and he's got that grimace on his face. I do really like Darth Maul as a character, and I like him in action figure form as well. So that will be on right at the top of my list of the ones that I want to collect and I want to sell. Moving down, basically all of the Kenobi figures I really like. I think that what's happening is Hasbro are kind of moving away from this wave approach, and it seems like now that the lines for each new show are replacing waves, which I think is much better. Before, when we had a numbered system with the red and the black boxes, we still had waves and we still had lines. But it wasn't, everything was just the boxes are all the same and they were just numbers. This, with the new, style packaging, and you've got the pictures on the side, you put them together, and there's specific numbers for each line. So it starts at 0 again. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then, okay, Bad Batch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's a much smarter way to do it, and it's kind of a shame that when the Book of Boba Fett came out already, and we've seen it, and I didn't feel like Hasbro paid really much attention on that. We've had Fennec Shan, which I believe she was number 1 in the Book of Boba Fett line, right? And then, this arrived today. Throne Room Boba at last. Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to take this guy out and do a posing video and put him up on my store. I mean, this guy is number 2. Are there any other figures in the line? I mean, come on, man. We got at Anaheim, they dropped so many Kenobi figures. It was almost the entire line. I mean, obviously, some of the figures they have to hold them back, otherwise it's going to spoil the show. But I felt that they could have done the same thing with the Book of Boba Fett as well. So that was disappointing. I would like to see, moving forward, with we're going to have the next season 2 of the Bad Batch, and then we're going to have Andor. I would like to see Hasbro, at that time, drop as many images and information as possible about that specific line, without totally spoiling the whole story, because sometimes you have to hold characters back. But I think that's a much better way to do it than have these waves, which are just a real mumble. They're just jumbled up and mixed up, and also with waves, it's you can never find the damn things. So I think that's a better way to organize the Black Series, in terms of marketing. Again, we still have the distribution issues, and that's probably not going to go away, but hey, I can't do anything about that. So yeah, the other one I got in today was the prototype Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. Okay, and he's number 4 in the line. Really nice, and it looks like he has a face sculpt under the helmet. So you helmet peelers can go to work on that one. I really like any kind of Boba. Last year we had the droids Boba Fett, and that's one of my favorite. The packaging on that is probably, I would say, like the best I've ever seen in terms of you know, Hasbro Black Series boxes. It's the best one. Right, what else can I say? Yeah, love the Inquisitors. I particularly like the fifth brother and the fourth sister. I like them in the TV show, and I also like that their figures as well. The Grand Inquisitor, what can I say? It's just, I'm just so used to watching Rebels. It seems weird, and yeah, like, I'll still buy and sell him because I know he's gonna be a hot one, but he's just such, his head is weird. I'm having problems like processing it. What else we got? Oh, a guy I know from one of the Facebook groups, Andrew Rash. He compiled a list and figured out all of the numbers for the Kenobi line. So it goes, I'm going to read this out for you, okay? Because this guy spent a long time putting this together. Number 1 is Kenobi, the Wandering Jedi. Plus he comes with the accessory, which is the Lola droid, LO-LA59. Number 2 is Darth Vader, which got dropped today. If you want to see the differences between the ESB Vader and the Vader that's just been shown to us today, then you can go to my community tab. I put a picture up there. They're side by side. There's like tiny little differences in the colors of their buttons on the chest plate. I think basically the only thing that's, like, they kept the limbs, like the arms and the legs, and then everything else is like slightly different, very slightly. Right, number 3 in the line is the third sister. That's Reva. Number 4 is the fifth brother. Number 5 we don't know, question mark. Number 6 was also revealed to us today, is Kenobi Tibidon or Tibidon, not sure how to pronounce that, station, and that will be a Target exclusive. That one looks fantastic because he's got like comes with soft goods, and he's got the blaster, he's got like the leather satchel and his lightsaber. Oh, it's nice. So there's 2 Kenobis. There's 2 of them in the line. Brilliant. Number 7 and number 8 are also question marks. We don't know yet. Number 9 is the Grand Inquisitor, and number 10, question mark, the fourth sister. And it does say underneath, the fourth sister is currently unassigned, but was confirmed by a member of the Hasbro design team that she will be the next one after the Grand Inquisitor. So looks like she should be number 10. So does it just go up to number 10? I don't know. Are all these lines going to have the same number of figures or just different depending on Hasbro? I don't know the answer to that question. I would imagine that one of those figures is going to be... I can't mention it because it's going to spoil the series. No, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Zip it. I'm going to mention Princess Leia. I think there's got to be a version of Princess Leia. I would like to see Princess Leia in her green... She kind of is very reminiscent of Return of the Jedi, right? Where Leia's in the forest on Endor and she's got that green poncho. And I'd like to see the young Leia with her green anorak and with the cute bun on top of her head. I think that will be number... I don't know. That could be 5, 7, or 8 in the Kenobi line. And then... what else we got? I don't know. Like, you guys can suggest... Oh, a Purge Trooper! Ooh! And that just came to me like a flash of... Oh, I had a flash of inspiration there. Yeah, the Purge Trooper came out like several years back with the release of Jedi Fallen Order, and that was a really hard figure to find, and it's like bloody hard to find now and bloody expensive. So, and I know from the trailer that they have Purge Troopers in upcoming episodes. Oh, that would be nice if they could put a Purge Trooper in the Kenobi line, please, because I really need that one. I really need it. Yeah. Also today, I'm going to quickly switch to TVC now. Over here, very carefully, this is like, I'm pulling this out of the Hasbro case. I got Shay Vizsla. Wow, Expanded Universe Shay Vizsla. Lots of Vizslas around, aren't they? What's this obsession with the name Vizsla? And she's VC101. On the back is her and the very young, here's Lando from, this is America. She's beautiful. She's got removable helmet. She's got like these blaster effects for her. Is that for a jetpack, or is that for, no, flamethrower? She's nice. I'm gonna have one of those opened up for myself. I opened because of the Bad Batch trailer came out, and I got super excited. I just ripped open my Rex with the poncho, and also this guy too, the Fordo Arc Trooper, the exclusive one. And I'm really getting in some serious clone trooper, like getting in the mood, because that trailer was just like, you've got Rex is back, you've got Cody is back, you've got Republic Commandos in there, and all of the Bad Batch have like, looks like they've got new armor, or it could be old armor. They just decided that they were gonna like reinvent themselves, and so they painted them a different color. I like that, and so I'm really hoping that like with these, season 2 is going to have another line for the figures, and we'll get another Echo and another Wrecker and another Crosshair and another. I don't care about that. I love it. That's cool. Oh man, this year is just brilliant so far. Yesterday was episode 3 of Kenobi, and so what I'm going to do is later on my channel I'm going to have a review for episode 3 of Kenobi. It's going to be me and my buddy Eric in the UK. We're going to open some cans of beer and talk some shit, and please come and check out, because I've got like a whole new playlist now for reviews. So I've got my action figure posing playlist. I've got my vlogs where I just like me and talking to you, like asking questions and showing you what I've got in my store and talking about things that I've ordered recently. And then I've got my review playlist where I reach out to friends and collectors that I know on social media, and then we just like have an interesting conversation on Zoom, and I put it up on the channel. All right. If you want to be one of those guys, you can just contact me and let me know. All right. I think that's it for today. So overwhelming. Oh, and I just joined a new Facebook group. I thoroughly recommend that you all join. It's called Princess Leia the Gold Bikini Appreciation Group. Remember that. Remember that. And yeah, this is the way.